Dad, take care.
See the ripples in the robe. You can see the details of the hand and the arm. The face has pretty much been chipped away, but you can still see kind of what's left of, well, looks like somebody kind of put a rock on his shoulders. The head may have fallen off many decades or even a century ago. But wow, it's pretty random to be sitting in this real rocky area. It may have actually just been carried here from a different location, but all the same, it's a very old statue, obviously. That was random.
What?
So that was random. Hey, boy.
Hey,
Alright. We got 7.3 kilometers. Took us 2 hours and 25 minutes to get here. So we're pretty much at our first stop point for the night, and we're gonna find a good spot out here somewhere to pitch up some hammocks and play some Magic the Gathering or something like that.
you know what we could do? Set up the tarp and just have sleeping bags. Right?
We can't set up the tarp though, dude. The tarp has to be attached to 2 trees.
Let's go find a spot.
Yeah, we'll find something, dude. Although this is a good spot. If we had a tent, maybe. Let's stay up here.
Right in his belly. You okay, Annie?
It's Thanksgiving Day, and it is 17:36. Eating some good food. Cold as shit outside. It's probably like, what, 30 degrees outside right now?
Probably less than that.
I don't know.
Because it's top of mountain. 30 probably down.
Yeah.
So it should be.
It's beautiful out there. It is beautiful. Truly one of the best experiences I had. I'm glad that we did it. I'm glad that I got this. Tomorrow morning we're just gonna stay and cook. We're gonna cook right there at that little spot. Right there. Cook our breakfast and stay in here until the sun comes up, and then we're gonna head back out. We're traveling to Biseul Mountain, which altogether is a 20-kilometer hike, 20 to 21, something like that.
It's an insect.
You saw an insect?
Mm-hmm. It was flying and then went through there.
Well, whatever it's going to happen, it's going to freeze to death tonight, so I ain't got to worry about it. Because tonight, it's supposed to get down to 23 degrees out.
Yep, something like that.
It's going to be awesome because we're going to be nice and warm up in here. It's cold as shit outside. No. Alright, tonight is our second night camping on our Biseul Mountain trip. We started at Opsan and we have made it to 14.7 kilometers from Opsan to pretty much, I don't want to say the base of Biseul Mountain, but we're pretty close. You can see Biseul Mountain in the distance. That sun's kind of in the way, but you see that little mountain right there. That's Biseul Sun. So we're pretty close. We're about 5 kilometers from the 5-kilometer walk from the top. So tomorrow we'll wake up and leave here about 10 o'clock or so after it warms up just a little bit, and we expect to get there around 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and we'll probably be climb back down to the temple around 2 o'clock or so. But anyways, we found this really good spot to camp. It's just a lot of really cool rocks and stuff. Real nice area. The wind is coming from that direction, and so we're not really getting hit by any wind right now. It's actually about probably 34 degrees on top of the mountain right now, but it feels more like in the 40s because we're not getting hit too hard. And plus, we're dressed pretty warm. So just kind of show you the setup of what we got going on inside. We covered the sides right here with leaves to block most of the wind and keep in some of our body heat. We can't really close the door all the way because we set the hammock up a little bit too low. I'm sorry, not hammock, but the tent a little bit too low. But it'll work out just fine. And this is what we got going on inside. It's pretty spacious, as you can see. Get our food for the night. MREs. Got some water. So yeah, we're just gonna sit here and hang out. Probably play some Magic the Gathering with David Lee and get ready to go to sleep. But I expect it to be nice and warm, just like it was last night. It got down to low 20s yesterday. It's going to be in the high 20s tonight. But it should, our sleep systems and this tarp should keep us fairly warm. Or actually, should keep us really warm. And then, you alright? This is it's the last leg of our journey up this mountain. So we're gonna go down for a little bit, which kind of sucks because we have to get back up. But I'll take this little trail here up to that little hill right there. Then from there it's just uphill for about 1.5 kilometers probably. It's the second time I've ever done this. This is the first time I do it with my wife and my son. In there eating a cookie. Get a little bit of energy for you. Head up, right, Boha?
Yes. Louis.
I'm eating me some cheese bread with jalapenos. That's it. Fixing to climb Biseul Sign, and it started to snow a little bit. First snow of the year.
Hey, so cold, so tired, so hungry. But we're almost there. That's Biseul. And we're gonna climb it and go home and have hot chocolate and coffee.
Alright, so we made it to Biseul, and it was a 3-day, 2-night hike. Took us exactly 20 kilometers to get here. Now, it might sound like that's a long time for 20 kilometers, but that's where we had to come from. And you can't even see the mountain we started at because it's so foggy out. But we'll just say as far as you can see right now. So it was pretty tough, and it was sorry, Louie. It was a tough hike, but not near as tough as I expected. This guy right here, he's a real tough guy. I'm very proud of him. The longest hike he ever did and the highest mountain he ever climbed. So, great job. Annie, great job. Louie, great job. Alright, that's it. We're gonna head down pretty quick. It's kind of cold up here. It started snowing earlier and it stopped. It's probably about 25 degrees up here. And as you can see, I'm pretty. Alright, so take it easy. We're a little bit tired. We didn't want the dogs to have to go down on these rocks, so we decided to hold them. David stays having a good time. This is amazing. So this is like a draw, or like a valley type draw kind of thing, except it's covered in boulders all the way up the mountain. That's crazy. You can hear the water flowing underneath all the boulders. I don't know if you can see the water, but yeah, I can see a little bit down there. But it's going pretty quick and you can hear it. Alright, we just arrived from right there into this, it's basically a temple area. There's a tea shop where we're going to call a taxi. Thank goodness. I can smell smoke. It smells good, almost like a campfire, roasting hot dogs or something like that. I'm hungry. Smoke's coming. It smells like a wood burning fire stove or something. It's sleeting right now, which is basically just freezing rain, and it's pretty cold. So we just got off the mountain, Biseul. It was a 3-day, 2-night hike for 23.5 kilometers from start to finish, and it was great. It was a really good time for me and David Lee and Boha to just kind of hang out. The dogs also, of course. Annie's right here. She's attached to me because we're at a public area, I guess. But it was a really good time. Right now it's snowing for the first time this year. It's snowing, and it started snowing like right after we finally got off the mountain. Well, we're kind of still on the mountain. The temple where we're at right now is technically still on the mountain. So we're gonna get a taxi from here and head back to our house, and just kind of just enjoy the fact that we just did something that was amazingly difficult. Right, buddy?
Yeah. Look over there. You can see the snow like falling, jumping from that mountain.
Oh yeah.
It's beautiful, right?
It is.
Like bright light.
So we've been planning for this. We've been planning for this trip for about a month and a half. Just trying to figure out how, when we're gonna do it,
It's really,
and everything just worked out really good. There was really no issues
they're
at
really
all.
small. I didn't open it. He fell out through the hole.
All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and turn it off.
아니 일요일 아니고 월요일 날 아침에 운동 갔다가 해야 되니까 월요일 날 가야 돼. 이제 점심은 산에서 먹었고 집